Hello, Virgo. Welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. If Virgo is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your tarot card reading. Remember to hit the like button, leave a comment, consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. If there is anything you would like me to pray over or meditate upon or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now, this is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger. And I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember, Virgo, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. And we start with the Fool card. I think you are ready to let go. You're ready to just be yourself. You're ready to not feel tied down. You're ready to not feel restricted or restrained in your energy. You're ready to just be you and to be free, right? And maybe this means that you're ready to start a new path, that you're ready to make a transition into a different lifestyle, a different career, a different relationship, a different living situation. I feel like you're kind of getting the travel bug a little bit, you know? Like you're ready to move. And it almost feels as if it doesn't matter where you go or what you do, as long as you're moving, as long as you're doing something. I feel like you're someone right now who really doesn't want to stay put, okay? So we need to explore this energy. I feel like you're ready to just kind of... it's like you've been working really hard all week and you're ready for the weekend, you know. I think that you're somebody who likes to have fun. I think you want to enjoy life. You want to go on adventures. You want to go on vacations. You want to laugh and dance and be free and you know. But I don't know that you are right now. So I feel like this Fool's kind of tied down by something. So we're going to put the Fool into some context. Right? We're going to see what else is going on here. There's a 9 of Wands. 9 of Pentacles. Okay. Maybe you're very busy manifesting. All right. 9 and 9, fire to earth. That's very, very good energy. We have a 6 of Wands here. We got a Prince of Cups and a Knight of Cups. Maybe your feelings, maybe you have this, you know, you've been sort of, maybe you've been wrapped up in this manifesting. Maybe this has been very, you know, career oriented. Maybe this is your work or your business or something. And now we got this water energy that kind of wants to get a move on. You want to have passion. You want to explore your heart. You want to engage in real love and real passion and connection, you know? You want to worship and be worshiped, right? You want that 10 of Cups. But there's a 9 of Swords. And there's an 8 of Cups. And there's the Chariot again. Maybe some Cancer energy in your life. Yeah, this is quite interesting here. Let's select our mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. This is a random card from the Smith-Waite Tarot. This is the factor infinite and unknown, and it's going to go right over here. We're going to put Frank and Duck right on top. We're not going to look at that card until the very end. But it will tie everything together, and it will give us the confirmation that we need. If you have a prediction for the card, put it in the comments down below. Let's do it together. Let's exercise our intuition. Yeah. So, looking around the room, we have major arcana, Fool and Chariot. The Fool wants to get a move on, right? The Fool wants to, hit the road, go on an adventure, right? It's kind of like you've been working so hard, you've been having all of this success. But where's the dancing? Where's the joy? Where's the passion? And maybe the creativity needs to be unleashed. Maybe we need a vacation, a road trip. We need something new, right? Before the 9 of Swords really creeps in and you start to not like the work that you're doing. Okay? So we've got our major arcana card, the Fool, ready for the adventure. The Chariot is kind of like, you know, hey, I got a car, you want to go on a road trip. In that case, the Fool is kind of like the dog that hangs its head out the window and the tongue's just flapping in the wind and it's having the best time ever. But to get there, right, we've got fire, we've got water, 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 a little bit of air. And of course, we have our earth underneath everything. So first off, let's talk about the Nine of Wands here. This is strength. This is your need right now to be strong. I think that this is the desire to really maybe to change everything. Maybe this is the desire to, with that Fool, it's kind of like that, you got that travel bug, It's just kind of like you can't wait to go and to do something and to enjoy everything that life has to offer, to experience everything, right? To sort of, maybe to travel, to express yourself, to follow your passions and to live that kind of a life. Maybe this is the card that says, hold out a little bit longer. Okay? Because maybe you are working on manifesting something that's going to allow you this kind of freedom, this kind of transcendence. Maybe this is you, working a little bit longer and then retirement and you're free, right? Or this is you keep pushing a little bit more and, your business will achieve the success that you're after, okay? I feel like the universe is trying to prepare you for something big. With that Fool and that Chariot, something big. You're going to be taken off. You're going to be hitting the road. Maybe this is you sort of taking the show on the road. Okay? It's kind of like you're being told right now to stay committed, to keep enduring and keep pushing forward. Don't change anything. Don't back off the gas at all. You're almost there. Okay? You've almost achieved this freedom or this transcendence or this leveling up or whatever the goal is. I feel like the goal is maybe like buying a new house, right? Maybe moving. Maybe it literally is sort of, paying your dues here with the Nine of Wands in order to maybe then you're going to go on like a nationwide tour or something with your band. I don't know. But you have a lot of strength and you've endured a lot already. And Spirit's saying just keep going. And it's just about to happen for you. All right. The Nine of Pentacles at the bottom corresponds with the Nine of Wands, right? Fire to earth. You are manifesting. You are in the process of building up this life, building up this business. Maybe this is you, maybe the whole thing is you're saving up money to go on that big vacation, right? And it's almost like the Spirit saying, don't just settle on a smaller vacation now. Wait a little while longer and take the vacation you really want to take. Do the thing you really want to do that's going to like reset your spiritual energy. That's going to refresh your life. That's going to allow you to go and experience the passion and the love that you want. Don't settle for anything smaller. And so I feel like you're building something up and you're seeing progress. And I think part of you, that Fool part, is just doesn't want to wait any longer. Is tired of waiting, right? But I think if you don't do what you really want to do, you're going to experience some regret. Okay, it's kind of like we're going to leave just a little bit too early, and we're going to miss the really, really big stuff. And then we can't get that back. Okay, so if this is you're saving money for a trip or for maybe a business, or you're doing some sort of hard work. This is fire to earth. This is a lot of commitment. This is you really working very, very hard on something. Okay? And I think that you're seeing the benefits, right? The Nine of Pentacles. Things are increasing. You're seeing the money starting to be there. The progress is showing up. And sometimes the Fool just wants to take what's there now and go and spend it. But it's kind of like saying, no. Just don't spend it all right now. Save it up for what you really want to use it for. Now, I don't know if we're talking about money or time or energy. It's kind of like you're saving up your vacation days at work, Don't use them for a day here and there to just go and sort of just relax or whatever for a day. No, you're saving up the full 2 weeks so that you can go take that really big trip that you've been planning. So it's kind of like, don't waste it here and there with these little things. Wait for the big, big thing. Okay? I think Spirit's trying to prepare you for something really, really big that's going to really be a blessing. Okay? Now, we've got the Six of Wands in the past position. I feel like this is mostly a work thing, to be honest with you. This is a card of a lot of success, and I think that you feel like you've earned the time off, let's say. You've earned that Fool sort of vacation, you know? And you have. I think that you've accomplished a lot. So there's this idea that you've already done all the hard work. So why shouldn't you take this sort of, trip now or whatever it is? But it seems to me like Spirit's saying like you're not done yet. That there's something more that you're waiting for that's going to really, it feels like you're saving money, honestly. And it feels like you can spend it now on something less, or you can wait a little bit longer and you'll have everything you need to really fulfill this dream that you have of changing your life. I mean, I think it really is changing your life completely. Okay? And I don't know who's coming with you, because it feels like it's a work thing. In other words, it may not be a job or a career, but it feels like it's something that you have to put effort into every single day to keep building something up. Yeah. Resist the urge to change course right now. And I think the Fool is kind of saying, I'm tired of being here. I just want to go already. I don't care where it is. I just don't want to stay here, right? We got that itch. And this could blow it at the last moment. We got to sort of keep this thing contained until everything is perfect. And then it's going to happen, okay? And Spirit's saying you're very close. So by sort of abandoning things now, I think you're missing out on a huge portion of what this is supposed to be. And I don't understand exactly what that means. Okay? Up above everything, we have a Prince of Cups. That's a fixed water energy. This is sort of saying, like, right now you just have to keep your heart firm, right? Keep your heart quieted down. Keep it on ice for now, because you have to continue this fire to earth process of manifestation. You're not quite done manifesting yet, because there's something big that's happening in your life. And of course you want to enjoy it. You want to go and interact with it. This Knight of Cups is the giving and receiving of love and affection, right? This is your exchange. This is your interaction with this new life, or this new adventure, or whatever is coming in the future, whatever we're waiting for, right? Whatever we're working toward. And so it's hard. Like, the closer it gets, maybe this is really like that the end of the month there where you're going to have that vacation. Maybe this is saying that just a few more days and I'll be out there, surfing the waves or whatever you're doing for vacation, laying by the pool. I don't know. Eating at all the local restaurants. That's what I'd be doing. And so the closer we get, the more anticipation we have. Yeah. And of course the Knight wants to interact with all that stuff, but the Prince is that part of you that is kind of saying, okay, I've got to just stay calm. I keep thinking about that day when I'm going to leave next week, next month, and I'm getting really excited. I've got to just kind of put it out of my mind. I got to try to not be thinking about it, not be feeling it, so that I can continue doing this work, because sometimes we get very close to the day and we get so excited that we kind of neglect the work. And then that's when we crash and burn. And I think Spirit's trying to prepare you for that really, really big adventure. We're calling it the vacation. Trying to prepare you for that, but trying to make sure you get there too. Because if we let our feelings overwhelm us right now, then there's a chance that we're not quite going to make it to that day, or that amount in the bank, or whatever it is that we're going for. I don't know if you're raising money or what it is exactly. So the idea here is not to get too distracted by all of the excitement and the anticipation that we end up falling short. It's like we can't celebrate now because we're not there yet. If we want to get there, we've got to stay focused. And this is fixing your heart and your will, resisting the fool, of course, to continue building this up. Because it's like we're at a 9, we're almost at the 10. You know, we're almost at the goal. You're almost there. Okay? And so Spirit's saying, don't decrease your efforts right now. It's like, you know, when you're doing charity or fundraising, right? And then you got that little thermometer that goes all the way to the top, and it's whatever, like 50,000 or something, and it's getting higher and higher and higher. You're almost there. You're almost at your goal, so don't cease your efforts now. Right? You have to push even harder to get that last little bit. Okay? And in the future, yes, Spirit is promising that you're going to be experiencing this thing, that there will be this sort of, this sharing of excitement and love, that this is something, I feel like this is something that you're taking somewhere else, or you're offering it to somebody else, you see. This is something that's meant to be shared anyway, whatever it is. Okay? And there may be a Cancer person in your life. We have 2 Cancer type of energies. Okay? But I also feel that there's not enough communication in your life. Spirit's saying that there's someone, their name starts with an A. There's not enough communication. I don't know if it's a family member. But I don't know how they play into this. Who is that person? Who's the A person for you? Yeah. There's not enough communication. Or there's communication as we go to the path of the serpent. We'll see there might be communication of the wrong type. Yeah. Let's do that now. Let's talk about the path of the serpent. And as we do this, I would like to ask for your subscription. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It is totally free. It doesn't cost anything. It supports the channel, and I greatly appreciate that. So, general energy. Oh, we've got the 10 of Cups. So we got these 9s here, and the 10 of Cups is, I mean, that's what we're feeling. This is just, we're full. We're full to the rim. We're excited. It's just, we can't contain ourselves. Spirit's saying, you're not quite there yet. You need another day. You need one more push. And it's kind of like with this, the thermometer. You're not all the way to the top yet. We haven't raised enough funds or put in enough hours or gotten enough of whatever. I don't know exactly what you're doing, but you're manifesting it. You're almost there. It's not a time to give up or to ease down, Ripley, at all. Time to stay the course. Okay? Don't stop what you're doing. I think the 10 of Cups is that this is the dream come true. This is just the expectation. This is what you're anticipating. It's just all these cups. It's just, this is the best thing that's ever happened. This is something big that you're preparing for in your life. Okay? Spirit's saying you're not there yet, so keep preparing. It's almost here. I mean, if I had to venture a guess, I would say the next couple of weeks is going to be the time frame that you'll be able to really, if you don't know the exact date that things are happening, in the next week or two, I think things are really going to kind of solidify here. The 10 of Cups is literally the dream come true. This is the card of fullness. This is the card really, when this is something in the future that we're looking at, this is sort of the happiest, ideal that we could think of. This is the picture of perfect happiness for you, right? But it's still a little bit out of your grasp. You're almost there, right? And so this is something that when we see this and we see how close it's getting, the anticipation, we get just nervous. We get like jazz hands, and just can't wait. We get giddy for this. And I think when we're in that sort of position, we lose a little bit of our balance and focus, and we might make a wrong move. It's like people who are running a race, let's say like a track and field kind of thing, where you're running one of these races, and You're almost at the finish line. And we see this. Look it up on YouTube. Someone that is, they're celebrating their win when they're still a few yards from the finish line. And they're already waving at the crowd and shaking their fists and saying, yeah, I did it. And then someone who has focus zooms right by them and takes the win. Okay? And that's what Spirit's trying to tell you. Don't be that person. Stay focused so that you don't end up not achieving what you're trying to achieve now. I feel like we're almost in this energy of wanting to celebrate already. It's almost like you're at work. And you still have a few days left of work before your big vacation, right? But mentally, emotionally, I'm already on vacation, because that's when we're going to make a mistake. That's when something is going to go wrong. That's when something will catch us off guard. And it might, 9 of Swords, it might injure the whole plan. And I'm not saying this is a fact, but let's be careful, okay? This is also the card that says there's some communication that needs to happen with somebody. I think it's an A-name person. I don't know who it is. If I had to try to sort out the feeling I'm getting, I'd say it's a parent, mom or dad maybe. A-name person. There's not the communication there. I don't know if you're estranged from somebody, or what exactly is going on. But Spirit's saying the communication there you need to consider it or work it out or figure it out, whatever it is, okay? Because maybe it's a situation that's sort of going to prevent you from fully enjoying this win anyway. Maybe this is a big thing, but you're not able to really share it with a particular person because there's some sort of rift, some sort of conflict with them, okay? It feels like a family member. But the 9 of Swords in the environment, we don't want to tempt fate in this way by slacking off. Man, I'm just going to put it to you bluntly. By slacking off now, we're inviting disaster. Okay? We're just asking for trouble. So stay focused. Keep your 9 of Wands so that you don't get that 9 of Swords. Stay vigilant. Now more than ever, it's important for you to calm your heart. Focus your energy and get the last little bit of this thing done. Okay? When you're operating heavy machinery and you're thinking about the weekend, you're going to make mistakes. Okay? You got to focus on what you're doing. Focus on what's right here and now so that you can guarantee this 10 of Cups is, blessing, miracle. Can't wait for that, but you got to wait, I don't think you have to wait long, but I think maybe it feels like you're gonna be waiting a long time because you have to be very focused and very concentrated. However, when you're that focused and that concentrated, maybe it's gonna feel like time is going by a lot faster. When you're at work and you're sort of thinking about the weekend, it makes the days seem really slow. But if you just focus on what you're doing and just get it done and just immerse yourself in that, before you know, it's Friday, 5 o'clock. It's a weekend, It's Miller time, as they say, right? With the 9, though, also watch out for people who are making kind of over-the-top promises to you. Yeah. Maybe this is someone really trying to sell you on something that, if we look at the 10 of Cups here, they're promising you something that is way too good to be true. And it's almost like they're promising you a way, you can have your 10 of Cups without doing all the work. I promise, just come sign this paper or whatever. Be careful with that, okay? Because if someone is promising you a really huge return with no effort, watch out, okay? There's got to be something there. Okay. And I think that you're realizing that because this is your effort. You're creating this 10 of Cups. Nobody's promising it for you. No one's just saying, hey, guess what? You don't have to do anything and you're going to get this really huge reward. Well, that's awesome. That's too good to be true. Right? It's like losing weight without diet, right? You can eat whatever you want and still lose weight. I'm nervous about those things because eating whatever I want has got me into this situation to begin with. And yeah, I've put on a couple pounds, if you've noticed. But, we put in the work to get what we want. Nothing is free. Nothing is handed to us. It may feel like that in the moment. It may feel like something just here it is. Suddenly all these blessings, all these miracles, and life is overwhelmingly beautiful and blissful and joyous and happy. But no, you put in all the work to do this. You're the one that created this. Don't blow it now, okay? What you don't want is that disappointment, that regret of that Eight of Cups. Okay, this is kind of like you're doing your happy dance before the vacation and you sprain your ankle. You're going to have a miserable vacation, right? So just stay focused, stay vigilant, and keep doing the good work. Pay attention so that you can fully enjoy what this is going to be. And consider what this relationship is. And if this is something that you need to sort out before you leave, or before whatever this big event is, whatever this thing is, before it happens, before you leave on this great adventure, or before you sort of, you go walk about, or you, I don't know. I'm getting the hint from Spirit that this might have something to do with international travel. But it kind of feels like a road trip. I guess it could be an international road trip. But maybe we need to sort out something first. Okay? Maybe sorting this out is going to be the first stop on the road trip. Because you've got this energy of starting over. And we said that at the beginning. It feels like this is it feels like you got this desire to move, to travel, to just start over, to be done with that and be ready for something else. And maybe you're done with this, maybe this Six of Wands. This past victory. Maybe this was kind of the key word for this card, right? It's victory. This is a big win. Maybe it's saying, hey, you've achieved a lot already. Good. I did that. I succeeded. I crossed the finish line somewhere. I did the best that I could do. I'm over and done with that now. Awesome. Great. Ready to start over. Ready to do something new. Ready to pursue my passion. Ready to pursue. Maybe this was the career. You did a good job. Fine. It's done. Now you're ready to explore your creative, artistic side. Now you're ready to tour the country as a musician in the band, because we're not tied down with what this was before. And this was great. You did it, and now you're done. So whatever you're doing in the future too, let's look at it this way. Whatever this passion is, because see, sometimes the Fool card is all about this natural talent. And if you're taking your talent on the road and you're giving that talent and you're showcasing it and you're performing it, this is you giving your gift. This is you utilizing your talent to follow your passion in that direction. Don't forget, that's going to be a lot of work too. Okay? That's going to be a big Nine of Wands for you as well. But maybe this is it. Maybe this is something that you can manifest and put all of your fire and earth energy into, because this is something that really is you. This is your pure creative soul here. This was a really good time. This was a big win. This was maybe the career, like I said. And this now is like beginning the real. Now it's time to really begin my life, And so maybe you're really setting your soul free. And you're following your passion, you're following your creative energy. Maybe the Prince of Cups is saying, you've got this inner artist now that's ready to come out, ready to live, ready to pursue that path. Okay? I think your path is changing. I think Spirit's preparing you for something really, really big. Don't forget that you have to finish out this thing first, and then you're free to follow whatever this road is, whatever this road trip is, whatever your passion is. You're ready to follow your heart, And following your heart, I think you're running right into this difficulty here, this heart-mind. I think there is, there is this relationship that needs sorting out for you. Okay, because we don't want to have this thing lingering over our heads like a black cloud with this Eight of Cups, because that's going to really take away from your experience here. We have this, we've got this 10, beautiful 10, but then 9, and then 8, and it's sort of losing its luster, right? So we got to figure out whatever this relationship is that's weighing heavy on your heart. If it's not now, it will. It is technically, but you may not be feeling it right now. But the 8 of Cups is kind of like this great excitement that we have. It's going to be so great. We're going to play all the clubs, and we're just going to have a great time being in this band. And I'm so glad to be done with work. It's going to be so great. But then we get there, and it's disappointing. We get there, and it doesn't look anything like the picture. We get to that resort, it does not look like the brochure, right? And that's our perception, and I think that's because there is something else going on with you that is going to, it's going to hinder some of your joy if you don't resolve it. And I think it's an A-name person, I think it's a family member, something that needs to be worked out, okay? The Chariot card at the end, this is you on the road. This is you doing it. This is you moving forward in this new life. The Fool has started this new path, and I feel like you're sort of seeking not a new identity or a new reality, but you're seeking like you're seeking a new environment. It's almost like you're seeking a new home, like you're just seeking a new maybe lifestyle. I think we should look at the mystery card. But it's like you're trying to sort of carve out a new place for yourself, right? Does that make sense? I wonder what you're doing here. It feels like someone who's either a vacation or a traveling artist or musician or something like that, yeah? Because you're pursuing your passion, right? So it feels to me more like a new creative endeavor, a new way of living rather than just a vacation that then we return to and we're back into the situation we were in before. No, I feel like you're not going back to that. So if this is a vacation, I feel like it's a one-way ticket. I feel like you're going to go and live there. Like you're going to say, you know what, I'm not going back, right? Maybe. Let's look at this mystery card and see what this, maybe we'll get another Chariot. Maybe this is going to be the Hermit card, which is your power card. It would also fit into the reading quite nicely. Now, let's see what we have. Oh, King of Wands. Fixed fire energy. If this is, we're fixed in the heart, right? This is some fixed water energy. The King of Wands is the fixed fire energy. And I know it's a prince and a king. It's different. I'm using 2 different decks. Trust me. The fixed fire energies it's the opposite of this, right? This is fixed in the water. This is fixed in just sort of staying calm, being cool. This is now fixed in that passion, fixed in that fire, because this is the Knight of Cups. It's fire of water. This is a passionate expression of yourself, right? And the fixed fire, it's sort of like we're staying on that path. And so this is really a confirmation to me that this isn't a vacation, that we're going back to what we had before, that this is a new life. This is a new reality, a new place, a new home, new destination, a new vocation even, okay? If you have an issue with someone, now's the time to fix it before you go. Otherwise, it's going to nag at you, okay? But once you go, there's no turning back. This is going to be your new energy. And so this is really good, a fixed fire energy. It's kind of like now's the time to stay calm, stay cool as a cucumber, but as soon as you finish that work, it's party time, right? King of Wands, we're staying fixed in that fire energy. That's the sustained effort. It's a sustained interest and love and passion, and there's no second guessing. There's no turning back. It's just a forward. It is your velocity. It's your trajectory, right? And it's staying, it's a fixed trajectory, and you're staying committed to it. So this is really big. And I wonder what you're doing. I hope you'll leave some comments and let me know what this might look like for you. We're going to do an extended reading. If you want to stick around, there's a link up top. There's a link down below. Also, I have a website, doveandserpenttarot.com. If you want to watch the extended readings over there rather than here, you can. Okay, so just go over to the website, doveandserpenttarot.com, and you can find the extended readings. Okay, so either here or over there, you can watch them. I suggest you do. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please do. All right, it's free, and it helps me out, and I like that. Leave a comment and let me know where in the world you're watching from, or where in the world you're headed. Yeah. I want you to know that you're the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you and I love you, and we're all in this together.